Welcome to the JKS Podcast. I am Nippler. With me are my quote-unquote friends, Jed and Sean.
Look, that's probably the best intro we've had so far, I think.
Apart from the friends bit.
Very low bar.
Why would you lie to the audience like that?
I did say quote-unquote friends, so I was implying we aren't.
I thought I was throwing you to the wolves, but I think you just, shone pretty bright. Well done.
It's like you didn't have high expectations for him.
Not at all. Not at all. How you boys doing?
Or bad now.
It's like this time every week is the low point of your week, huh?
Okay, let's get into it. What's the topic?
So Mark Zuckerberg has recorded himself doing MMA. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah,
No.
I have.
Have not seen it.
All right, so this is the footage.
He should be getting destroyed right now. That's what I wanted this video just to be him getting submitted over and over again.
I don't think old mate's going very hard on him.
No.
Imagine if he did, he'd get sued.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking pretty crispy. Look at him.
I reckon you could take him, Sean.
I'd love to see that matchup.
I would love to see that matchup as well.
I won't subject you to the rest. He did just tap, well, quote unquote tap this trainer. Yeah, look, it's interesting.
He's 171 centimeters, Shawnee, so you've got about 25 centimeters on him.
So I'm adding Mark Zuckerberg to my call-out list. Who was it last time? Jake Paul
Jake
and
Paul, yeah.
Andrew Tate. I don't know why this got so much attention, though. It's like a billionaire does anything. All of a sudden, yeah. People
Yeah,
make a
it's
deal out of it.
obviously just like staged. Well, not staged, but they're just like lightly sparring with each other.
Yeah, and then like doing what they can to like make him look good as well. Yeah, look, I don't really have that many thoughts or opinions on this, to be honest. Jetty, what do you think?
I reckon he's shit ass.
Yeah, like people were hyping him up on Twitter. I did see it on Twitter. People were like, yeah, gassing him up. It didn't look good at all. It just looked like, I don't know, just regular training footage and someone who trains like once a week, like a kickboxing instructor.
Like, Shawnee, I reckon if I rolled with you, I can make you look that good.
Are you saying you're bad?
Yeah, you sound like they're saying you're shit house.
No, I wouldn't look that good against you, but I promise you I could absolutely take Mark Zuckerberg after watching that. 100%. I don't care, I'll roll off the VBs.
He's calling him out. He's calling him out.
What would your plan be? What would your strategy be?
Just punch him in the face.
That's a good strategy.
First you shit all over his metaverse that he spent ages working on, and now you're shitting on his fighting skills.
Yes, this came at a good time. Set up the beef. Mate, I'd roll out of bed after a weekend on the VB tinnies and the Winnie Blues, and I'd kick his ass. Look at him. Nothing.
And while you're kicking his ass, would you whisper to him in his ear, like how shit the metaverse is?
100%, yeah. I'd be
You'd
like,
make a metaverse avatar and go and kick his avatar's ass as well.
yeah, virtually. Whisper to him, your business is going to fail. You're plummeting it into the ground. You're no good. Terrible.
But you're still a billionaire.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You could definitely rub that in. Not wrong. Hey, look, you've actually got a natural segue here too, Jetty. Watching fighting footage straight into UFC 279.
I know. Look at us go.
I know. Did you watch it?
I saw a bit of it actually. Saw the last two fights, and then I saw like the big dude,
Chris Barnett. Oh, is it Chris
Barnett? Yeah,
Chris Barnett.
he was getting smashed, and then came back. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's become like a cult icon. I'll show you a photo of him, Nips, so you can see what we're talking about. He's extremely overweight. I think he missed weight at heavyweight, right?
And he's
Okay.
I think he's only 5'9" as well for a heavyweight, which isn't big.
No, I don't know who I just googled as well. That's not who I was talking about. Yeah, look at this beast.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Yeah, it's a big
He's got
rig.
the same body shape as me.
Yeah. He does a backflip after
No
all
way he
wins.
does a backflip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he really
super
does.
flexible.
Yeah. He got a fucking wheel kick knockout. Anyway, TKO. It started off the TKO. He got a wheel kick finish at the UFC. And he's like that big and short.
How heavy is he?
Yeah, so it's like 267. What's 260 pounds in kilos?
120.
120.
265 is 120.
Yeah, right. You'd be getting up there, Nips, right?
I'm about a hundo. I'm about 100 kilos. So I need to put 20 more on, but I could bulk. I could definitely bulk and take him. Take him at 120.
He's entertaining. Like he's definitely yeah, I can't picture him beating up Francis Ngannou, but yeah, he's good fun to watch.
I think the guy broke his jaw on the weekend, and he's like, his face was drooping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Barnett broke his jaw or the
Barnett got his face broken.
Oh,
His face was drooping during the fight.
Jesus.
Or he was having a mild stroke.
Oh god. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I guess the jaw break. You can fix that.
True.
But I keep just getting fucked up. And then came back with a pretty good win.
Awesome comeback.
Yeah, good for him. What did you think of the Chimaev fight?
I think he dogged Hollins pretty badly at the start. Like, because Hollins went for a glove touch and Chimaev just took him down.
Yeah, it's pretty filthy, huh?
But I don't think he was expecting a glove touch because he just went straight for a takedown and Hollins was trying to touch gloves.
Yeah, I don't know. This glove touch is at like, I don't know, the start of most fights, but it's kind of on Holland as well because these guys had beef. So it seems strange that you want to try and even go for a glove touch.
It's a respect thing, though.
True. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It's like a tactic Nipple would pull out, not touching gloves.
Gets you the W. But it's whenever you watch a UFC fight, it's always so much better when they don't touch gloves. Just then you're like, okay, it's on. These guys hate each other.
Yeah, I think in other UFC fights it's not such a big deal because like this one, like he got him to the ground and then he didn't get back up off the ground, right? Like he finished him a couple of minutes later. Whereas like if they don't touch the gloves normally, then they end up standing for another 10 seconds and whatever. If it's a takedown, it's a takedown. But he just like ran at him full force straight into the takedown, took him down, never got back up.
He went to jab him to get the distance, I think, and then I think they almost saw that as like he was trying to touch gloves, but he just took him down.
Oh, Holland was trying to jab? Or
Holland went to touch
Chimaev.
gloves, and then Chimaev went to jab to like gauge
Oh.
distance. So it looked dirty.
It is, yeah. It's definitely dirty. Definitely not defending it, but it just kind of is what it is, I guess. I don't see that fight going any other way after what we saw.
No.
That guy's an absolute monster. That's his fifth UFC fight with 2 strikes absorbed in total.
Absolute monster.
That's ridiculous. Obviously, he got beat up real bad in the Gilbert fight, but ignoring that one, he's had 5 UFC fights and been punched twice. That's insane.
Bet check, Shawnee. How much did you lose?
I did lose money, but it wasn't that much. I had what did I do? Oh, so Li Jiang, the Chinese fighter.
Yeah.
He was paying him to win by submission was paying like $23. So and I was like, oh, he's like a submission artist. So like I dumped a heap of money on that and then looked up his fight record. Hasn't had a submission in like 15 fights. Like hasn't had a takedown in like 15 fights. Yeah, definitely not a submission artist. So
Nice. And then he didn't win either, and he lost by decision.
yeah, I know that was real controversial too. But yeah, so it kind of threw money at the wall then. But I kind of stayed off it because the main event, like Chimaev was obviously a massive favorite and he wasn't going to lose. And then the main event was, a weird one. So I didn't really know who to bet on. I just stayed away from it. Did you watch the main event though?
Yeah, I would have put money. If I was a betting man, I would have put money on Ferguson.
Yeah, I would have backed
Got
Ferguson.
submitted.
Yeah, I know. And like, he had his arm. It didn't break, right, in the fight with Oliveira, but like it was like completely hyperextended, basically sideways, and didn't tap. And then he taps to a choke. It's just like he's always been the type of guy to like go out on his shield. I was surprised he didn't just go unconscious. He actually tapped.
Yeah.
I wondered if there was like some respect thing.
What kind of respect thing? Like, didn't want to pass out, or?
Or like he's like, oh, I'll let Diaz win. It's like, obviously he was going to win. That was Diaz. He's going to sleep, right? But like, I wonder if he was like, oh, it's Diaz. I'll tap. I don't know. It just seemed weird. I don't understand why he tapped.
think when you're getting choked out pretty badly, it's you don't really think about it too much.
To clarify, I don't understand why Ferguson tapped. Every person in the world should tap, but Ferguson's just not the type to do it, you know? The whole fight, though, was weird. What'd you think of the fight before the finish?
Diaz's legs were getting kicked out real badly, so I don't think he had too much longer, but yeah, it was a weird fight.
It's just super weird. Like, Diaz, like, he was taking a break, like, halfway. I think it was half, or maybe it was like 10 seconds left. So when like the 10-second alarm goes, Diaz just like turns around, puts his hand up on the cage, like Ferguson kicks him in the butt, and then they just kind of like walk apart, and then like the bell sounds.
That's such a weird move.
Yeah, you had like Ferguson doing like the moonwalk, walking backwards at one point. Yeah, it was fucking bizarre. Those two, the weirdest fighters of all time, I swear.
Couple too many nuts to the head, you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. But the whole card kind of sucked. I don't know, like it was fun, it was entertaining, but it wasn't significant in any way.
Yeah, you need a title like on a main card, I reckon.
Yeah, or at least like it to like seriously mean something, like a number one contender fight or whatever, and like if Conor McGregor's involved, maybe. But there was nothing came from that. Like no matter who won, no one was fighting for a belt. Like there was no like. Yeah, it was just stupid. It was just a pointless fight.
Yeah, that could have been a fight night for sure. That was the worst card I've seen.
Yeah.
Worst like pay-per-view.
Even before the mixer rounds, like it was still really bad. Chimaev would have destroyed Nate though.
Oh, so bad.
Crazy. Like Holland did really well whilst he was still in the fight. I thought he did really, really well. He's defending really good, especially for a guy who's had problems with getting taken down.
Well, you think about it, he's only been wrestling properly for like a couple of years, and then Chimaev probably wrestled people in the womb at some stage. So yeah, it's a freak. Yeah.
Yeah, but he missed weight though. That's a bit of a shame.
I don't know how you can miss weight by that much. It was like 8 pounds.
There was I saw on Twitter. I don't know if it's true because I didn't hear the recording, but a guy on Twitter posted that he posted and said that there's a call recording of Chimaev talking to his manager, saying that him, Holland, and Dana White met after the press conference scuffle, and then they all agreed for Chimaev to miss weight so that the card could be rearranged and he'd fight Holland instead. And then in the call recording, Chimaev said, if I don't fight him tomorrow, I'll get him killed or something. Yeah, anyway.
What actually happened with the scuffle?
So the embedded footage was released. They used that as like promotion, of course. But it was just like the three parties. So Chimaev and Holland got into it, started talking shit to each other. And then Chimaev like push kicked Holland in the chest. And then apparently Nate Diaz got mixed up somehow. And then like all of his crew, but Chimaev had a big crew of like 30 people. Diaz had a big crew of like 50 people. And then Dana White sold it as this like massive brawl and war that happened that ended up cancelling the press conference. But then the footage came out. It's fucking nothing. Like there was the kick. The kick happened. But like there was hardly anything. Like there was no. He made it sound like there was like this big war in the back with like 50 on 50 people getting hit and nothing. Yeah, no, he just really oversold it. So seemed like a way to try and sell the fight, I guess. Who knows?
That's the disrespect to push kick someone like in a fight, like outside the cage.
Yeah, and in the chest as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. Classic UFC, huh?
Have you guys heard of Karen's making the news? Karen's Diner.
No.
So it's a diner in Queensland, and you go there, and the waitresses act like Karens. You pretty much go there to get abused.
I know Sean's into that.
And then they've made the news because they're in trouble because people might have emotional damage down the line from getting abused by the waiters. Like they take it pretty far.
Oh my god!
But they know what you're getting into when you enter the diner, don't you?
I don't know. Like maybe you're just really hungry, and then you go to like a diner, and you don't know it's Karens.
Oh my god! People are such snowflakes. You definitely like.
It's an awesome idea.
Like, yeah, you sign up to go there. Well, I get it. Yeah, maybe they might have the occasional walk in, but surely, like if the person that seats you at the front, like I don't know, spits on you or throws something at you, surely you just walk out. If you were a walk in, and you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I think what happened the other. I think there was an incident where father and daughter came in together, and then one called the daughter like a hooker or something like that, and it got a bit messy.
Oh god. A few of the work people that I work with went to Karen Steiner down in Melbourne, and they said it was okay. Like, obviously, it's the Karen Steiner, they insult you and like give you really bad service. But the worst part is the food was average, and it's like if you're gonna have this shtick of like treating people like shit, you probably want to make sure your food's really good.
That's part of it. Surely that's part of it. Good shit, and then you ask to take it back, and they just spit in it.
I guess you got to get like repeat customers somehow, though, right? Like if the food shit and the service is shit intentionally, surely no one's ever going to go back.
It does seem like a one-off thing you'd do.
Like at least if the food was good, you might justify going back.
You see Sean there like every day.
Spit on my face.
Yeah, you just have like a repeat, like your repeat customers would just be like me, like the cucks going in to get treated like shit. Like eventually,
yeah, just a bunch of creeps at the end.
yeah.
The reason I brought this up was because I wanted to play a scenario where Sean's the customer and Nip Nip is the server.
All right, how do you feel? How do you want this scenario to go down? I'm going to pretend to be the customer, walk in.
Yeah, just you're off the street.
Hello there.
We don't let homeless people in here.
I haven't even said hello yet.
Please leave. Security? Yeah, get the bum out of here.
I'll take a table for one, please.
No, don't spit in his face. He'll like that. Just get him out.
Oh, fuck. All right, are you going to let me? Am I going to sit down? Can I order, please?
No, the scene's over. The scenario's over. You got kicked out.
That's it. So I don't even get in the door. I'm not sure Karen Steiner can turn people away.
Look, I don't know their policy.
You work there. All right. Your acting career is it's not going to make a start, Nips. I don't think. Hopefully the podcast kicks off because I don't think you can go to acting if it doesn't.
Should we reverse it?
Yeah, go for a reverse. Yeah.
All right, ding-a-ling-ling. Hello, sir.
What
Can
the
I get a
fuck do you
seat?
want? Oh my god, yeah, whatever. Come on, sit down. Here you go. Here's a fucking menu. What do you want?
Can I have some time to look at the menu?
No, just tell me the fucking order. I'm not coming back.
I'll just have a water to start.
A fucking water. This fucking clown. Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, Michelle, get him a water. Yeah, here you go.
No, not spark. This is sparkling. I just wanted tap water.
Where's the gun? Where's the gun? Bring out the gun, Michelle.
I'll take the sparkling. That's fine.
All right, scene. See, that's how you act, Nips.
Look, if I was to nitpick, I'd say I don't think Karen Steiner has guns at the premises. If I was to nitpick.
Might be a safety concern, huh? So why is it? Are they trying to cancel Karen Steiner? Are they trying to shut it down?
Yeah, there are big concerns about the emotional damage. So
Jesus Christ.
I think they are trying to cancel it, yes.
Are they, or is it one person who tweeted about it and then some dickhead wrote an article about it and now everyone thinks it's an issue, but it's not?
It usually is, right?
That's the most likely scenario.
Yeah. And then just like people, I don't know, like to complain about stuff. So whatever, people jump on it. What a load of shit. The next up is the stuff that I added. Before I do it though, have any more episodes of Rings of Power come out?
Yep, one more.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but glowing reviews of that show.
Wow.
Seriously, and I'm not just talking about like the IMBD and like people like delete the bad ones, like real life people saying it's fucking fantastic.
Who are they? What names?
Well, it's worth a watch, Sean. The one thing I will say is it moves way too slow. Like
Does
I
it?
feel like the stuff that's happened in the first 3 episodes could have been like 1 or 2 episodes.
That's annoying.
It's a bit slow paced.
Wonder how much of that is like our attention span, or if it's actually slow or not. Probably a bit of both, I guess.
Bit of both.
Like, you usually want to make your main characters likable, and the main character's a bit of a, like, she's not the best person going around.
The one thing I did hear is that they've also like cocked all the male characters, like made all the male characters like really annoying and like
I
kind
haven't
of weak.
really done that. I saw that Elon Musk tweet as well, but that's not really true.
Oh, it's not.
No,
Fair
like a lot of them, actually none of the men are really cowards.
Okay.
And then
fair
he
enough.
also said Gladriel was like nice and kind, which she's not at all. She's kind of a bitch.
They made Elrond a little scrub.
Dude, he hasn't done anything yet, Jed. He's just
Exactly.
walked around. It's episode 3. Give him time.
He's like from the most noble bloodline in the bloody history of the Legendarium, and they've made him a little background character.
I love hearing you talk about this. You get so fixated on it. Oh, it's amazing. So, have you guys heard the Corn video yet?
No,
No,
I'm scared.
of course we haven't. What kind of question is that?
So I found out the day before yesterday as well. My mum has started listening to this podcast. So I've told her to skip the last episode, and we will no longer be talking about prolapsed arseholes. So it is nothing
You
bad.
can't make that promise.
Yeah, you can't resist.
Yeah.
It'll come up naturally.
Yeah, at least for a couple of episodes until my own mother actually stops watching this, because I can't imagine many people are going to be able to survive through more than a few episodes. So
Makes sense.
then I'll bring back the prolapsed arseholes. But it's Corn. So there's a TikTok trending video at the moment, and it is absolutely kicked off. There was this kid that was interviewed at a fair in America, and he's just eating corn, but he's really passionate about corn. And this guy interviews him, and he's just like hyping on about how amazing corn is. But somebody remixed it into this like insanely catchy song, and it lives rent free in my head. And I'm gonna share it with you boys. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready.
Hit me.
For me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn. A good corn cannot. It has to choose. And I'm a more beautiful thing. It's corn. I can tell you all about it.
That's pretty catchy, actually.
It's a bit of a banger.
Right?
I actually rate that.
This will be stuck in your head for the next 3 days. It's cold. You're welcome.
That was better than the prolapsed arsehole.
Yeah, you're actually speaking after this video. You went awfully quiet after my last videos. So, you're welcome.
What are you meant to say afterwards?
Yeah, what do you want us to say?
I don't know. Look, I'm experimenting here, okay? And in other trending news,
You're experimenting your own time.
so there was this Reddit post, and I'm going to read it. And this is, a little bit more not safe for work, but it's not too bad. But this thing went mega viral. It had like 30,000 upvotes on Reddit, which is just insane. And then like some crazy amount of awards as well. We'll share it on the screen if we can, but I'm just going to take it off the shared screen so you guys don't get spoiled. So it's about before I start, actually I won't ask. So it's about this guy who has decided to start listening to music when he's having sex, okay? And it has 142,000 upvotes on Reddit. So I'm going to read this to you. Are you ready?
Okay, go.
A little backstory. When I first started having sex, I researched into ways to be better, as I'm a little stiff and pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to get a better performance. I searched love-making songs and started slowly creating a playlist which I was comfortable matching the rhythm with. There are a few songs to my playlist, however there is one song in particular which actually happens to be my favourite, that my girlfriend hates and says turns her off in a major way. I don't understand why it's taken her 2 years to tell me she hates that song. It's a good love-making song with good rhythm. I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she likes the playlist or any songs she'd like to add or change. But to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has just been ruined by my music, has left my whole situation feeling awkward and I'm a bit annoyed. I pretty much played this tune every single time. So the amount of time she must have not been enjoying it when I thought the complete opposite is annoying, but also embarrassing. Not to mention my previous partners, how they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just her. It's fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward now. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognised it and asked me to stop. I thought this song was perfect, and I always thrust along with the tune, and and feel it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the deed. I usually bust this song and find it devastating she hates the song. And he has that's the thread, and he's posted the song. Would you guys like to hear it?
Yeah.
It's okay, play.
Do you feel like you're about to get rickrolled? This is the song.
Got a nice little build up going on. What is this?
This is the song. What do you think, guys?
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, right? It's amazing, right? So then it like kicked off on TikTok, and then the original guy who posted the Reddit thread posted a video of him thrusting to the music because nobody believed that he can actually thrust to it. And it's hilarious. I won't show it because it's not safe for work, but here, listen to some more.
Wait, was this guy trolling or was he for real?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm pretty sure it sounds real though. That sounds believable.
Probably better than what Shawnee plays. It's like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. When your legs don't work like they used to before.
Oh no.
It's a banger.
I love how his girlfriend said like stop. And there was no music playing.
Still thrusting in the same pattern and she recognized
Yeah.
the thrusting. Oh god, love it. So I'm gonna play this later. We'll see what happens. I'll report back.
Please don't.
Oh god. As if she wouldn't like veto that song straight away. The minute that came on, if that's in a sex playlist, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like wouldn't you you're like, why would you listen to that for 2 years? But look at the upvotes. 142,000 upvotes. 12 days ago. Crazy. I don't know if you guys are on Reddit at all, but that's insane. That's one of the most upvoted comments or posts of all time. Nuts. Anyway, back to you, Jenny. What's up next?
So Apple had an event announcement over the week. Did you guys see it?
No.
Over the last week, apart from the Queen news, the by far most popular thing searched on Google was the Apple event announcement. So they announced a new iPhone. So iPhone 14 Pro, and I think it was the normal one. Apple Watch 2 or something, and then some new AirPods. The Pro is going for 1,750 Australian,
Oh my god.
and then with upgrades up to close to $2,000. The watch is 1,300, and the AirPods are 400.
Holy shit. Is it crazy that like I'm conditioned to the cost where I'm like 400 for the AirPods isn't bad?
Yeah, that one sounded normal.
Yeah. Holy shit, $1,700. Did they announce what's like different about it?
Yeah, I think with the phone, it's a better camera, and there's 3 of them. The watch is like really good for extreme conditions, I guess. Like you can go underwater, it can go through heat pretty well, and the AirPods is better noise cancelling.
Oh my
Just
god.
Apple shit. It's always so expensive.
But people fully waited. Like I think it got released in Australia or announced in Australia at like 5 a.m. and people were fully waiting up for it.
Yeah. Apple fanboys.
Yeah, people get really into that stuff, right? Why is it that every year there's a new camera?
Yeah, like what can we average people do with all those cameras?
Yeah, like they're always announcing that it's like a better quality camera. It's like, how better quality can it get? Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know.
Or another camera. They all have like 5 or 6 cameras on them now.
To think that there's people that like religiously buy the new one every year just makes me sick. Like I've got like my phone's like 4 years old, I think, and I only replace it when it dies, when it stops working, or I drop it, or it breaks. Jed, you replace yours every 6 months because you lose yours all the time.
Yeah, or gets broken.
Yeah. Oh god. And then the Apple Watch, so for extreme conditions, like who do they think like needs it? It's just like the average user's just walking around the block.
Yeah, unless you do like a ultra marathon or go swimming deep under the ocean, you might need it.
Yeah, I guess so. So you guys gonna switch to Apple? Spent $1,700 on a phone?
I think Nippler said he was going to buy me one, which was really nice of him.
Yeah, man. For Christmas, I'm gonna get you one,
Oh, thanks, buddy. It's not too far away.
and you're gonna get me one as well, or
Oh, you're breaking up. Couldn't hear you again. Sorry.
Let's talk about what you're buying me. Where's mine?
Cole again.
Fair enough.
The other big event over the weekend in Melbourne was the Dream Hack event. Have you guys heard of that?
No. I'm so out of touch with like pop culture.
Dream hack. It sounds like a 80s movie.
I'm surprised you haven't, Nippler.
Oh, it's something to do with drugs then? Oh, okay.
Actually, you have Dream Hack before.
So it's an esports convention.
Immersive gaming experience.
Yeah.
Huh. And did it happen or?
Yeah, it's already happened, but there was already, like, it's got Rocket League in there, so I thought Nippler was going to pop up in there at some stage, but maybe next year, Nippler.
Yeah, no, they must have lost my invite.
I think you might actually have to be good to play. Yeah, or to get an invite. Yeah, that might have been why that didn't happen.
Trust me, you don't have to be good to play.
Is it just Australia? It must be just Australian creators, right? That list there look like Australian people.
There's 3-on-3 Rocket League, Nippler. We could start a team.
I've seen you play. I've seen you play.
I've seen you play.
Yeah, we've both seen you play Nippler. And you've both seen me play. No, you know I'm better. You both watched me play. You know I'm better.
Yeah, you're really, really good. You're a very special boy.
Why is an esports event MA15 plus? Surely their like target audience is kids.
I'm guessing some of the games might be.
Oh, true. Oh yeah, that's fair. Fair enough.
Rocket League is pretty violent.
Yeah, you can explode via cars.
They do a LAN party though. Those things were so cool back in the day. Technology's just like ruined that experience for kids these days. Did you ever do LAN parties growing up?
Yep, bit of Diablo, bit of Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Half-Life, Counter-Strike. Shut up. That was a blast.
Yeah, Nippler, next year we're getting you in there. You've been training for the last 5-6 years. It's time.
Right, boy. Are we doing this? Are we forming a team?
I think you are the only hope for the team, but I fully believe in you.
Yeah, I'm not committed to actually playing Rocket League. I'll support you though.
I don't feel like you would support me.
I probably won't. I'll be there. I'll watch.
Yeah, you watch.
Yeah. Mate, every single time I see you online, you're playing Rocket League. You definitely need to, pursue a career.
Time to go pro.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know, like, what would get you to that next level?
Talent.
That's going to be tricky. It's going to be tough.
How do we curate talent? How do we grow that in you, Nippler?
Look, if you find out, please let me know.
Do you reckon you need more beers or less beers when you're playing?
Same beer level as pool. So you want to be rocking like 4 beers deep. That's when you hit your strides.
I think I know how we can make you better. You've got a full-time job at the moment. We can probably get rid of that.
Yeah, and then you boys can pay to support me. Send some of your income to me to support my Rocket League career.
Second option.
That's how you guys can support me.
No. We'll work on that bit. But I think quitting the job, point number 1, that's definitely a good suggestion, Jetty. That's another 8.5. Well, actually, you play whilst at work anyway.
No. No.
Come on.
That's a lie.
Don't lie to us.
Cut that. Cut that out, Chetty.
So you keep doing what you're doing, actually. Keep your job. Keep getting paid to play Rocket League. You're basically professional. You're getting paid to play Rocket League.
Yeah, and you sleep like
I'm having meetings in Rocket League.
and I feel like you sleep every night. I don't feel like that's not necessary anymore.
True.
Right. You boys get me some meth. And then I don't have to sleep. I can just play all night.
Yeah, exactly. But then the meth might make your skills a bit, I don't know, jittery.
I'll be
so-
sharp. No, they'll make me sharp.
No. If the meth brings down the skills, you just up the beers.
Yeah, so we get that fine balance between beers and meth.
Maybe a line of coke really sharpen me up.
And now we're talking about drugs again. What I thought would keep people interested.
That's what he wanted all along. You fool. Fell right into his trap.
So, speaking of overdoses, the Queen died.
Good segue. Very good segue. But what did she overdose on? Just overdose
Age.
from being old? Yeah, on age.
Age? Yeah. So,
Look, it
thoughts?
happens.
Yeah, right, it happens, yeah. 96 years old, it was bound to happen eventually.
There was a meme about King Charles. It was like something about being unemployed for 70 years and becoming king of England or something.
That's all of our career goals, isn't it? Just do nothing and, yeah, not king.
What would you do, Shawnee, if you became king?
Oh, God. Don't let me think about that. My ego would get way too big. Actually, it's already there. Thanks. It's happened. I don't know. It wouldn't be a good place for anybody but me. That's for sure. There'd be a lot of cigarettes. We'd definitely be making cigarettes free and getting children addicted really young. Then there'd be a lot of beers.
Yeah, a lot of smoking indoors.
Yeah, and no Rocket League. Rocket League's
No.
banned. Yeah, it doesn't
No,
exist
no.
anymore.
You'd be
I'm king.
executed so fast.
I'm king. And for the rest of anybody with the surname Nippler, for the rest of their life, they can only dine at Karen's Diner.
That was similar to mine. I was going to exterminate the immediate Nippler family, apart from Kathy. She can live, but
Oh, true. Yeah, Kathy doesn't need to dine at Karen's Diner either, actually. I'll take that one
yeah.
back.
Or if it's like the male version of Karen's Diner, which is called Steve's, named after Nippler's dad.
That would be, he would ask for your opinion on the wine, and everything you say, he would just say is wrong.
No, Kathy's off the hook because she married into the family, you know?
Right.
Yeah, plausible deniability, she might not have known what
Her
she was
blood
getting
is
into.
pure, unlike the tainted blood of the nipplers.
Oh,
The
so
Nippler
tainted.
clan. Yeah,
Disgusting.
that's right. Yep. Yeah, what would you do, Jetty? What would be the first thing you did if you were king?
Well, it would be enslave, the immediate Nippler family, minus Kathy.
Nice.
That would be the main priorities. Cancel Rings of Power.
Cancel Rings of Power.
Oh, no.
I would give Rings of Power another 10 season,
Don't you dare.
another $1 billion budget, and I'll tell them to go crazy. Make Elrond a bitch.
He's already a
Nippler-
bitch.
Nippler, you're saved, and you're now hired as the executive producer of Rings of Power,
Thank
and
you,
your
thank you.
one job is to make the storyline as inconsistent as possible. That's your
I'll
job.
read all the YouTube comments under the trailer, and I'll just implement everything they're saying.
Yeah, you read them before I delete them, because we don't have bad press, okay? We delete all the bad comments.
That's right, yep. We go to all that Bezos money, and we just eliminate all the bad reviews, all the bad press.
That's actually a really good segue to our last topic, which is the Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, can't wait to talk about this one.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
The original. Yeah.
No, so there's a live action one coming out. That was announced by Disney.
I hate this live action shit. Like the Lion King when they redid that. That was trash.
So you know the Little Mermaid, though, don't you, Nippler?
Yeah.
Can you describe what she looks like?
This is good exercise,
What's her name?
actually.
Adriel. She's like Ariel. She's a redhead.
Can we
She's-
pause, please?
Yeah.
The disrespect on the name. It is Ariel, not Fucking Ariel. You fucking speds. Ariel.
I didn't know you were a little Disney
Princess.
yeah, princess.
Proceed. Describe Ariel.
Ariel.
Ariel, fuck off.
Ariel. Good TV Ariel.
Keep going. What does she look like, Dips?
She's a redhead. She's white. She's pretty
Wrong.
hot.
That's really wrong.
Hotter in the mermaid form.
She's not white.
Yeah, you're wrong. Jetty, what were you saying?
Yeah, you're wrong, Nippler.
No.
You distinctly
Yes.
remember her being white, right? Anyway, welcome to the controversy. People are whinging because she's black.
Do people really care?
No,
What's the point of that movie? The fact that she was white or black? Who gives a shit?
she's a fucking half. Dude, she's a half fish.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, like, what the fuck do we care? What skin and color is? Oh, what color her skin is?
Doesn't really change the story at all. I didn't know mermaids had to be white.
No. Man, like, I come up with some, like, pretty outrageous takes, right? I like steer into the right-wing stuff just because it's kind of fun and outrageous to say stupid shit. But this time it's just retarded. Like, who cares? I don't care at all that she's black. Yeah, I know, it got downvoted so bad. Is that the downvotes?
Who are these people? These are the same people that Jed's friends with, the Tolkien little nerd group.
Well, what they've been doing is because you can't leave negative comment. Well, some people will leave negative comments, and that's horrible. Like, they shouldn't be doing that. But so people's comments don't get deleted. They kind of make memes of. Because essentially, like, none of the stuff coming out at the moment is original, so they just like take random comments and quotes and kind of mash them all together.
This is the classic thing where if you try to like delete something or get rid of something on the internet, it just makes it
Yeah,
bigger.
Streisand effect. That's a real thing. Well, yeah, you try to cancel something or ignore it. I do have one critique. The Little Mermaid was fit, right?
Wow.
She's not real good looking. I don't really care about the color of her skin, but
Don't want to fertilize those eggs.
oh, stop it!
That's how mermaids would have to do it.
This is creepy though. Like, a live action Little Mermaid is fucking creepy.
All these
Isn't
live
it?
action movies are shit.
I thought it was Halle Berry, not Haley Bailey. What a ridiculous name, by the way.
Yeah, surely the parents was taking the piss.
Yeah, Haley
Would
Bailey.
would you pronounce the E in that?
That'd be Halle Bailey, I reckon.
Oh, Haley Bailey. Haley Bailey was better. What are your thoughts, Jenny? Because I know, you like to keep things as tradition, right? Like with Rings of Power.
No cares about this at all, but just don't fuck with Tolkien.
Please cast Melissa McCarthy as Ariel. Not Ariel. What's her name?
Ursula.
Ursula. Yeah. Oh god.
Is that confirmed, or is that?
I don't know. I think that might be just a meme. I'll feel bad if it is confirmed.
Reportedly.
Anyway, people really do just like to, jump on anything. I don't know. People should have more of an issue with them even bothering creating the live action replay than they should about who's casted in it. Like, this is a terrible idea. There's no way this is going to look
It could
good.
be a bit of both, though. It could be like backlash against another live action remake.
Yeah, that's true. Like, if the trailer just like kicked it out of the park and it looked amazing, maybe people wouldn't care so much.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You think about it, Disney hasn't been doing a heap of original stuff. Like, all their Marvel stuff's like kind of spin-offs of like pre-existing characters, and the live action stuff, like Lion King, like Mulan, that's all like live action of existing.
Yeah, like the Jungle Book and
Yeah.
but just like the theme of it, like the underwater scenes, all that kind of stuff. Like, there's no way that's going to look good unless it's CGI'd. It probably will be CGI'd, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, people do like to complain. All right, guys, thanks for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, leave it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But otherwise, we'll catch you guys next week.